Hello and welcome to Joe and Al Play Dwarf Fortress Challenge Mode.
My name is Joe.
I'm Al, and our challenge for this round of Challenge Mode is a all-female Amazon fort. Any males that show up, we kill them off. Unless they're kiddos, we let the kiddos live. Right now, we are pretty early on in the stages of our fort, and I think we really need to consider more ways to kill our men off, Joe. What are some good ways to get some men dead?
Danger room, lava pit,
Now,
bridge
how
over
does a danger
bridge
room
over
work?
nothing. So you know so you can put spikes in. You just put spears in the floor. Sorry, and attach a lever to them, and they go up, down, up, down, up, down. If you have a room,
This sounds amazing.
a 3x3 room, where you station your soldiers, and the floor is covered in spikes. Attached to a lever, put the lever somewhere where there's a lot of traffic.
Can we make spikes without metal? Because I don't know if we have metal crafting going yet.
I believe we can. That I'm not
Okay.
positive, but you can check.
Well, I will plan to have this be our danger room. We also talked about a drowning pool of some kind. Now we have a river right here, so to do that, we would want to... how do we want to do that, Joe? You can do floodgates, right?
Yes. I mean, bridges are basically floodgates.
Okay, so we can dig like a hatch, or not a hatch, a channel.
Oh boy.
Right here.
Have you always fun.
Let's make an entire floor out of hatches.
Okay.
Okay. Now let's check to see if we have people on the mining. Oh, let's retry here. I was sorting by happiness. I did an experiment on my personal play where I managed to get somebody back, Joe. I went into a negative, and I was like, I'm going to give this one person, like, the best room and the coolest stuff, and that worked out pretty well, actually.
I have been tinkering with, bringing people back as well.
It turns out you can give people their own rooms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if everybody knew that. Obviously, everybody knew that.
Have you gone into their, like, preferences and stuff?
I have somewhat, although I haven't gotten to the point where I'm actually good at helping them.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get lucky, because they can,
If they like Kalenite and you don't have Kalenite.
Forget Kalenite, like, they can, it's just I think it's just randomly drawn from, like, almost anything in the game, so or is it always a rock, an animal, and a food?
Someone also recommended that we could build a... Nope, that's nothing. We could build a pit and keep people in there and throw food to them with a minecart. For the very first time in my entire Dwarf Fortress playing time, and I've been playing for like 4 or 5 years at this point, Joe. Not well, but I have been playing. And I just now started carving some minecart tracks. And I don't understand.
Oh, no,
I do
don't
not understand.
I've only used them to haul lava, and I've got that down. But what you do with that is you literally just build stations, and they bring the minecart to the station and then dump it, and then you move the minecart. So
how do you get them to fill the thing?
You
like,
put the minecarts in a room and you
food.
flood it with lava. It's a different process entirely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm Minecraft adjacent, or minecart adjacent recently.
Okay. I'm digging this hallway out to be for bedrooms because I had such a good experience building individual bedrooms, and since what I can play in Dwarf Fortress.
You've been playing for a number of years. You're like, man, bedrooms, guys.
No, I mean bedrooms? I've done bedrooms before. But I haven't ever done bedrooms where it's like, oh, I'm going to give... Not only everybody gets their own bed, everybody gets their own study and their own dining room.
Oh.
And, like, their own statues. We are out of mechanisms. I believe at the end of the previous episode, I mentioned that we needed to build more mechanisms. So we're going to build our mechanism workshop, or mechanics workshop in here. Let's build it with blocks. 6 dwarves is not a lot of dwarves, Joe.
No.
I want to blame them because they're women. But I think it's just not very many of them.
Wow.
We consulted with our one female friend, and she said maybe we shouldn't have been insulting
Female
the women.
coworker. I have female friends.
Oh. Joe has female friends. I'm married.
Anyway.
I'm gonna do
Because
something.
you were pontificating that maybe the downvotes we got were because people thought it was sexist or something?
I couldn't tell if it. So to be fair, I don't want to be too sensitive, right? So we got a couple downvotes on our new video, and I was like, well, and I
right.
couldn't tell if it was because people were mad that we were doing this at all. You know, the sort of like Ryan Johnson ruined Star Wars crowd being really upset that anything would ever be about women ever, when it's really not even about that, or if it was something that we said that was somehow disparaging to women, that some women... No, wait. I was about to say that women were watching Dwarf Fortress videos, Joe, and I don't think that's actually true. So probably it was the other one.
I mean...
I've looked at our demographics. This is not a sexist comment. This is... I have data to back up that women do not watch our videos. Not these videos.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, you might... YouTube could be wrong. I don't know for sure, but that's what they're telling me. Let's take this a little bigger, I think. Anyway, so now we can get downvotes from all the sides. Is what I'm saying. I really wanted to open that up.
Excellent. Continue to disparage women, and I shall continue to include women in things. Isn't it great how Dwarf Fortress is all women now?
The dwarf is female. The YouTube got me into that rabbit hole of like, you know, bashing on the new Star Wars stuff, and so I've seen that picture of Kathleen Kennedy with the Forces Female t-shirt on so many times. It's like etched into my mind. I don't care. I didn't ask for it.
Is that?
I just like to hear people yell about things.
I like people picking apart bad storytelling. I like critique. I like good writing critiques. What is that on the south there? That doesn't look like wall. Why is it?
That is wall, but it's built out of wood. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I realize that
checking.
is going to trigger our mostly male audience.
Well,
to
they're
be
not
very upset.
overly sensitive like women are, Albert. They can handle their emotions. I was worried because, you know, I know it would never happen here, but you might have like built ramps instead of a wall, or fortifications instead of a wall, upstairs instead of a...
I don't know what you're talking about. What would that even possibly be in reference to?
You've started to channel it. You gonna finish that off?
I can. Okay, they did actually
only
do
the edges, yeah, and wait until they're done. It should be safe.
I thought they just for like most of the episode previous they hadn't got to it, and I thought, well, maybe they won't.
Well,
you know,
maybe
maybe
load
that's
them up with as much work as possible so they can't get anything done.
Especially when there's only 6 of them.
Yes, yeah, you got it.
But we are, let's see, we have our lever built. I hope we're going to go ahead and link it up if we have enough mechanisms.
That looks like a button, not a lever to me.
Yeah. I was interested. I thought, because we had our discussion last week about the mechanisms workshop and how it's way specialized. And when I was getting into the minecarts, I thought, oh, maybe minecarts will be at the mechanisms workshop.
No.
But they're not.
No, it's mechanisms and traction benches. Did you check? Yay, the logs are in the water. Spears. We do wooden spears. I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay. Well, let's see here. We've got training spears we can do. Will that hurt them?
It'll be nice and slow.
We could also make enormous wooden corkscrews or spikes.
Okay, hang on, let me check. I'm not sure which can be used in the spike.
Well, you can have a weapon trap. Can the weapon trap be triggered by a lever?
No. Spears or spikes?
But not corkscrews.
No.
Well, let's make several menacing wooden spikes.
You can do up to 10 per square. That's probably overkill.
Oh, no, we're going to overkill it.
Okay.
Let's see. 10 times 9 is 90.
Yep.
Get working. That's a good thing we have so many dwarves. This might be the one that happens later. We'll try. Maybe we'll do the drowning pool first.
I never realized this.
What?
There's a bug. This has to be a bug. It takes 1 bar of iron to make a menacing iron spike, and when you melt it, you get 1 to 2 iron bars.
No, that sounds exactly like how reality works.
The weapon trap that you mentioned. They have like, I didn't realize that these things were specialized for putting into the weapon traps.
Okay.
Like the large serrated disc. In my head, back of my head, I was like, I guess that's for a saw or something. Enormous corkscrew. The enormous corkscrew is for the screw pump, but you can also put it in into weapon traps. Perform small contact area with a deeply penetrating attack. There's menacing spikes, spiked balls, giant axe blades.
But we can't have our guys get killed by any of those.
No, I don't think we'll trigger those. The menacing spikes, yes.
Okay, so down here, we want to dig this out for sure. Can I mine that? Can they go down this ramp to mine this out? This little pool area yeah. I'm going to set up here?
Currently, yes. As long as you don't take away all the ramps, I think.
Will they remove the ramps from above?
How far down are we? I was at on the
We're
wiki.
1 square down, so this is top.
Yeah, you have to leave 1.
Okay.
That's looking down the level. I don't know. This is where it gets a little weird.
Yeah, I understand.
But yeah, if you dig out all but like the corner, is usually what I do or something like that.
Let's check on our lever again. Can we add those? Can we link up that bridge? Let's do this one. Oh yeah, we got lots of mechanisms now. And we're going to use those mechanisms, I think, in those weapon traps also.
Yes.
The wall is getting built. You know, I'm very happy with how well things are going right now.
What's with that?
What?
Why did the wall make a turn?
To get around the bridge here, so it can go down.
Trees in the way, I think, of this wall.
I'm trying to make it shorter. What is the... Is it H? Oh, H makes it shorter?
I don't know.
Best game ever. Alright, and then we'll build the floor. Oh, and obviously pull the lever. So we can... Somebody's going to die here, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Well, let's watch it. That Polt is going flying. Yay! We did it!
No one died.
Yet.
Yet.
Do you think that... There's no way the game would stop sending us male dwarves, right?
No, I don't think so. Based on the migration waves I've seen, they just launch insane numbers of anything they can find.
Now, what's the... I almost never do one of these. The floodgate. Is it a T?
X, I want to say.
Oh, yeah, okay. We have to build a floodgate.
Yes, it's like a bed.
Do you see that? Did you see that stone that wasn't there and then it was there when the dwarf picked it up? Does that bother you, Joe?
I'm in the wiki, so thankfully no. That was unable to bother me. It is, however, the worst.
Are we making meals? Prepare user meal is on infinite. And you like to have one of these things. And
yes,
yeah,
crazy old me. Liking the ability to know what is in our stocks.
I know, I covered that already.
The weirdest.
Are you listening at all?
I know, that's why I'm rambling about it.
I'm doubling down. Come on.
Terrible. I mean...
Now you're doubling down on the double down. That's not funny.
But you're pointing out what's going on, so... It's awesome.
Saying the things. Have some. Oh, this person's horrified. What's up? What's up with that? Horrified after being haunted by the dead within the last season. Okay.
However, nothing at seeing that river otter's dead body.
Yeah, we do have a corpse stockpile, don't we?
If you Adam smashed them, they're gone.
No, but we have other corpses.
Okay.
We
Bragging?
want to have...
Did we memorialize everyone?
I think we did. But we're going to make just like an underground corpse stockpile here with a door.
Well, you have 5 slabs.
You want me to see how many of your dead we have? Oh, that's not here. You. Dead missing 5.
3, 4, 5. Okay.
They saw this guy die. I guess. Everybody else is missing.
Did you double up? He shouldn't. I guess maybe he. That could have been he could have haunted like way back at the beginning of the season and then been put to rest.
Well, she hasn't ticked up to like I'm really upset.
Ding on her mood yet.
So we're gonna make a bedroom. If we sort by happiness, even if nobody has like dinged over, does that mean is the person at the top the least happy?
It is
satisfied.
What is it, stress? Yes. Negative 3.9k, negative 868. She's the least happy, right? 1.6.
I'm looking here. Happiness negative 1.6. Okay, yeah. So let's get Saxzul in this bedroom. Oh, and it's saving.
Yay! Let's get Saxzul in this bedroom. Someone also suggested that we use the males as slave labor. I don't think that's the challenge we're going for. We wanted to.
We covered that at the beginning, yeah.
No, did we? Whatever, fine.
As a possibility, we talked about it, but ultimately it just seemed like we would just have a lot of male dwarves running around mining and building workshops and working in the workshops. And that's what we do anyway, Joe. Maybe other people are better at the game.
You pit them. You have them in like a... Yeah.
You could have them if we could work out the minecart thing and just chuck food down at them and they work in like absolute obscurity. They never get to come out. I would consider that, but I am not yet skilled enough to do that. That's part of the reason why I was looking into the minecart thing, because one of these days, as one of the punishments that we do against the male migrants that show up, I wanted to have a pit of labor or torment or just, you guys sit there and squalor. But I logistically was not able to figure out how to do that.
We asked them to go. Is your miner stuck in that pit?
No, they actually got it done though. So let's go ahead and have them at a level 2 mine this.
There's nothing there.
No. Oh, there's not. That's a floor.
Yes.
So you want to...
I don't know what you want.
I want there to be a pit here that the water can flow into.
I would leave one corner as a ramp, or even just build an up-down stair and then wall it off. Like on the edge.
Off here?
I would go
you could
over.
if you could remove... No, you can add a downstairs, but you can't remove up downstairs. You can only remove upstairs or something. Okay.
But...
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, so we're going to remove ramps. Where's that at? Z.
But they can just go in the, like the inlet. They'll be able to climb out.
Okay, and then up here, we're going to build our floodgate, which you said was an X.
No.
Down here?
Down one.
Says it's blocked.
Apparently got to remove that ramp, that ramp.
The ramp?
I guess. See if you can put it on the floor where the thing is, in the chamber.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, is there a hole there? Go down another level? I'm so confused.
I think this is the floor.
Oh, there's the kennel.
I can build a kennel? That's another thing I've never built in the many years I've spent.
50 years?
The many years I spent.
Okay, I was confused with the designation. This tile set definitely throws me off.
Okay, so I can remove this one.
Yes.
They'll still be able to get out.
But you want to Z it.
And then we'll channel next to the river and the floodgate. Well, no, we don't want to do it yet.
Correct.
And we also need a downstair that leads into this.
No. Now...
How are you going to get your guys in?
Right, sorry, with the water backed up to the wall. Yes. The kennel is one of those things that definitely was, I believe, early on, because it makes no sense.
Does it not work?
Well, you train with the training area. Like, we've done that.
Oh, we got our sad person. Are they in their room?
What?
They ticked over to yellow.
Oh.
Okay, assigned bed. We never get around to making her happy. That's Saxel, we think. Let's go ahead and reread before we assume. No, Dobar is sadder now.
Dobar!
Stress 10K.
What did he do? What did we do? What did he do?
Within the last week, she felt horrified after being haunted, tormented, possessed by their dead spouse.
Okay, someone's not at rest.
I got you. I understand.
That's a horrible... Good God.
That's the kind of thing that those soft women can't handle.
Haunted,
being possessed by their dead spouse.
Possessed. I didn't even see that.
Oh, current owner. Look at this. The current owner of this bed, because she is married, is the ghostly recruit Onget Niles Cole.
I mean, if she's sleeping with him, can she really complain that much?
Wow. I'm sure. I don't think anybody's gonna be happy with us by the time we're done here. Okay. Oh, I accidentally built 2 mechanisms workshops like an absolute moron.
Yeah, if I knew this tile set better, I would have mentioned that maybe. I mean, it can't hurt. You get your mechanisms out faster.
Engraved memorial slab. Where is he at? He's right there. On get. Yeah.
Do you have a slab?
Cancels.
There's no slab.
Needs unengraved slab. I don't have a slab, Joe.
I'm gonna go listen to the Andy Griffin song.
Da 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 da. Oh wait, no, that's the Dick Van Dyke Show. I'm gonna go ahead and smooth her bedroom. I know you were possessed by your dead husband, but how about this cool room? It's got a bed and smooth walls and everything. Hey, an elven caravan has arrived. I'm sure these jokers will be great.
I'm sorry, there's all kinds of metal covers.
Of the indie. Okay, so people aren't gonna know this. Before we started recording, I was singing the Andy Griffith Show's song. And at a certain point I said, do you think that there's a metal cover of the Andy Griffith Show? And apparently the answer to that question is yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. It stops right when the doodaloo-doot, when we think the doodaloo-doots come on.
Wait, there's not like a full version of it?
I'm looking. Okay, here we go. This looks like just the... Okay, 2 minutes and 18. It's an absurdly catchy tune.
Yeah, it is. I think most of our pots are wooden currently.
Yeah. Okay, so
they probably don't have that much for us to trade anyway. The grapes were probably sour.
You want to explain that? You think people get that? Should we overthink everything?
We've covered it in previous videos, so hopefully yes.
Okay, it definitely starts to get hit pretty harder with the horn. So we weren't embellishing that much.
You were so loud in my ears. And we're about to finish up our defenses with defense.
The wall.
Yeah, it doesn't work though if you say the wall. Okay. I forgot we have a very high priority task to do.
Look at him. I think I see him. Oh, yeah,
the ghost?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see him too.
I think. Or that's the...
It says slab engraved.
You have to build it now.
Oh, I didn't...
Oh, wait.
Okay, so... Okay,
it's in gras. I don't know what...
Okay, what... Which words do you think that start with
the rest of that
gras?
statement is?
X. Memorial 2.
Yeah, you doubled up.
Somehow.
You've screwed us all.
Gonna give her a door to her bedroom so her ghostly spouse can't get in.
I mean, it's a ghost.
It definitely can't get in. We're going to give it the nicest door we have. Build that slab. He's like, "What's you doing, guys? I'm just hanging out here in a wall. I can do that because I'm a ghost.
That's a nice door you got.
I'm waiting here to jump out at my wife. She lives in this bedroom, you know."
I'm scaring the crap out of her. Because...
Is that happening right now? Is he in... That's her! She's being possessed right now!
Yeah.
Horrified after being haunted by a dead spouse.
He's just sitting there in the wall.
Oh, he's literally possessing her right now.
I'm looking... Carp has given birth
It's so
to Carp
gross.
Fry. That's not... No.
This is a sequel to The Invisible Man. The Ghost Man.
He's not dead. He has figured out a way to be invisible.
You done killed him, but he's still there. Inside of you.
Where's the... There it is. No. Those are blocks?
So my grands have arrived.
Oh, man. You gotta get that slab
8,
up. That poor lady's
9,
gonna go nuts.
10. I don't know, 11, 12. Just seeing how many migrants I got. I've asked them to do it. This is a big wave. And if we drown these guys, they will have something to bury. Man, get this done, guys. I need this drowning pool built ASAP.
You need the freaking...
That too. Obviously, yes. We need to get the memorialization done. Let's search.
There we go.
See how many...
Oh, it happened. I like to see it. Oh, man.
Well, I'm sorry. I can make it a memorial hall to him. Let's make a memorial hall so she can remember the man who haunted her.
Remember the good times, Albert, not the demonic possession.
Okay. I do want to look at...
Hey! I don't care about your turkey hen! Go up! You don't have enough free... Okay, ghostly recruit's been put to rest.
A memorial stone used to calm a restless ghost.
Well, that's just the generic V.
Right. Went missing, loving father and husband, admirer of
This is my stone!
Yep. I admire
Here
elephants,
lies
Joe.
Joseph Devon, admirer of rhinoceros.
Now, is she married immediately
I don't
again?
know what. No, Anket is the guy's name.
Oh, he's missing, and so he technically owns it.
Oh, that's sad.
We have not looked to see how many men we got. Let us sort by sex. Male. Hey, we only got 7 this time. That's not bad at all. Did one of these useless males build our lever? Yeah, they did.
All right,
up
link
a
up
floodgate.
that floodgate. Boom. Boom, boom.
We should also get a lever here by our door.
You won't get these levers mixed up at all.
I'm going to put the one that it does by the thing that it does.
Uh-huh.
Those were words.
Doop doopy doop doopy doop doopy doo. Doo 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 doo. Woo!
What?
Look at the floodgate. It's like an ancient Incan godhead.
Oh, yeah, I saw that already. I'm sorry. Yes, that is very cool.
Fine, whatever. We used to share things.
I guess it just sort of... I'd never seen that many floodgates already, so there wasn't
They don't all look like...
a lot for me to be
No, it's fine.
excited about.
It's fine.
I thought, okay, well, that's...
No, it's cool. You know, next time I see something cool on the screen, I'll just keep my mouth shut like you do.
I didn't know it was cool!
How did you not know it's cool? Look at it!
Okay, now, is this closed? Can we see its status right now?
It's up. It's up. It exists. It's not there when it flips.
Oh, okay. So we can go ahead and dig out the river?
Well, no. Make sure it's
What?
hooked up and get your stairs finished, I would say.
It's the stairs are finished.
Definitely hooked. No, you don't have the downstairs. You don't have the stairs on the bottom. You have half a
Can't
stair.
just top down?
Oh, how long have you
If they
played this
haven't-
game? You need an upstairs here.
You can dig downstairs forever.
I don't
Can't
know what
you?
happens. I don't know, Mr. MC Escher. This is an inception, though. We need a downstairs under that upstairs.
This is not an upstairs.
That's a downstairs.
This is
You need
a
an upstairs under
downstairs.
that downstairs.
And then what? They're going to remove the upstairs?
No.
Or are they just going to get, like, drowned or learn to... What if they learn to swim?
I don't know. Then we try harder. We have other ways of killing them.
All right.
The stairs aren't going to make them swim or not. You have to let them in. I mean,
I want them not to be able to get out.
Okay,
I guess they
put a
could
trap door over it. I don't know, man. All I know is I don't think they can get in there because they're like, well, that's only half of the stair.
I'm going to go ahead and
station
dig this out. H is what I want. Okay, they're going to do that. I need to put all these guys in the military.
Yes.
Assigned a squad. They are in the livid vaults.
Commit. Yep.
You're right. My bad. I hope none of y'all are married. Okay. And we're going to go to S. B.
They're already assigned to station up under the bridge.
Z, no.
I just enlisted. They want me standing here for some reason at this party burrow.
I just...
Yeehaw!
All right, come on, guys. Come on down.
I don't think they can.
Okay, so if I build... You said you wanted me to build an upstair? Right here? Now, will they be able to build that?
Yes.
Okay. They'll be able to reach down from the downstairs?
Yes. And assemble the other half of the stairs.
It doesn't make any sense. It's not my fault.
You know what doesn't make sense? This floor.
I accept full responsibility for this nonsense. That is my fault. Parsnip plants.
Why are
That's
there so many
underground?
plants? Yeah, wait, what?
Is that a...
What have you done here? You can plant plump helmets and parsnip plants?
And sweet... I don't know.
What
Do
did
they
you
have
do?
like a... Maybe it's a hydroponic
How do you
setup.
do these things?
Hey, there they are.
Look
All
at
right.
that. It's like they have a downstairs.
Hey, here's our new way to kill people. Let's resume and wait. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Oh!
Are you okay?
Oh, that was so much. It was going so well.
It saves backups. At the season change.
When did the season change?
Not too long ago. Alright, so we want our region 7. And what's the latest date we have? 251-0101. That's the first of whatever the first month is in 251, I think. I don't know what that crash was about. That was weird. Okay, we're back down to our original number of dwarves, which means we haven't got our migration wave, and our, most importantly, the slab has not been put up. Well, we're going to go ahead and do that right now. We'll try to catch back up before we sign off on this one. I'll just cut out most of it. But still, let's read and see who's sad here. In this iteration, it is Solon.
Created multiple timelines. It's so confusing.
I regret it, but I don't know what else to do.
You can't have ghosts and time travel in the same movie, Albert. It's madness.
What if the ghosts are time travelers?
That doesn't
What if
make
that's
any
the
sense.
twist? Did you see that movie where the people went down in that pit and then, like, the sun moved really fast? And they're like, what's going on? Why is there flickering? And it's because the pit was a time travel.
No.
And the sun was moving really fast above them. And, like, they were watching the seasons change as the sun moved back and forth. And they came out of the pit and it was, like, hundreds of thousands of years in the future.
What movie was this?
I don't know.
It's some pit.
It was a good pit, yeah.
Is it called The Pit?
It was not a good movie.
The pit where time moves fast?
It was a good movie to a certain extent, but you could tell what the twist was, and it was one of those things where you're like annoyed with the characters because they couldn't figure it out. You just wanted to like grab them through the screen and say, "Guys, you're morons. It's a time travel situation."
Wait,
Even if that doesn't make sense. They figured it out eventually.
How
But
was
they
there an
spent a lot
hour and a
of
half
time-
of them sitting in a pit, like not knowing what's happening?
Well, so it's a caving movie also, which means you have a lot of people going down and trying to get to other people, and the time moves slightly slower in different parts of the cave. So some people are like, hey, you know, why
Robert,
did you leave me?
I've googled time traveling pit movie and I'm not getting anything. I think you made this up.
I have not made this up. Try time travel cave.
Time travel cave movie. Time Trap?
Yes, that's the one.
Where did you find this movie?
I think it was on Netflix or something.
Why would you then turn it on? It looks horrible. Actually, I was putting on some terrible stuff last night.
Yeah, you hardly ever find horrible stuff like this on Netflix anymore.
God. Hopper, an archaeology professor, is exploring a remote cave system on the trail of missing hippies from the 70s.
Assistance for Professor Hopper. These hippies went missing back in the 70s. Hopper went on this massive search for the van they left in the day they went missing.
Yes.
After discovering what appears to be a cowboy paused in place in a tunnel, he returns to town and dismisses his graduate students.
None of this matters, by the way. The movie is entirely about.
Let's just listen to this sentence. After discovering what appears to be a cowboy paused in place in a tunnel, he returns to the town and dismisses his graduate students.
Yeah, I mean that happens, but like he's
cause and effect is cowboy standing still in a cave. You are all graduating.
I don't actually remember what that was because the movie's about the graduate
He's stating
students.
that their research is done.
He shows up for like 5 minutes at the beginning of the movie and then like disappears.
Several days later, Hopper has not returned, and Taylor is worried about his safety.
It was a neat premise, like the cowboy like frozen in the cave as the guy looks at him, and you know there's sort of like a shimmery force field holding him in place. All of the setup was really interesting, but then they had nothing to pay it off with. It was really pretty lame.
So one of the characters' name is Furby.
Yeah, I believe that's accurate. He's on the radio a lot. They're spending a lot of time asking Furby for things.
Ooh. They discover Furby dead with a broken neck. Several days had elapsed with only an hour in the cave. Furby's recordings show that he began researching the hippies' belongings, discovering that they were actually Hopper's parents. And Hopper was looking for his missing sister.
I don't remember any of that.
His parents
also,
were
it doesn't matter.
His
That's
parents
the
were
annoying part.
following legends of the Fountain of Youth.
It does not matter because Hopper is barely a character in this story.
Okay. That's the second rope to sever.
What's your problem with that?
How often
phrase because 1,000 years passed up higher in the cave. That's going to happen a lot.
Well, it was only days.
At different points in the cave, the time travels different speeds. They do the 3001: A Space Odyssey thing where they like end up in the far future, but they don't have the budget for it, so it's just lame.
But someone gets outside, but then comes back.
Yes.
Oh.
They're not 100% consistent on how the time passes.
So when they review Furby's video again, they learn that he's actually survived his fall, but was murdered by a caveman.
Yes, because there are Native Americans who worshipped the cave and went into their, I guess, like last week for them.
Hearing more howling, Kara prepares to climb out again in search of help, but is interrupted by a futuristic humanoid spaceman descending via a retractable ladder.
Yep. That's where the movie sort of really runs up against the fact that it's not expensive.
I would imagine. The caveman and the spaceman are fun. What's happening in the game?
We just got our migrant wave back. Some migrants have arrived. It looks like it's larger this time. Let's read. Sorting by sex. We have 7 again. 7 men have come to our fort.
Taylor finds Hopper injured in front of another time dilation containing Hopper's long-missing sister along with a legion of conquistadors in battle with the Aborigines for the control of a waterfall at the center of the cave system. Hopper's alive, you jerk! Hopper explains that the field is strongest here.
He shows up for 3 seconds at the beginning of the movie and 3 seconds at the end. He is not a major character.
Dead.
I refuse to acknowledge anything about Hopper. The fact that they've written anything about that moron, it offends the soul. Thank you for watching our Dwarf Fortress video where we talk about the movie Time Trap. We will see you next week if you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you're at the mercy of the algorithm, which is actually pretty good in my experience.
Man's ladder through the overhead opening, however the cable.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.